Welcome to a space where modern chemical technology meets traditional sculpture, giving birth to a high-end interior art form known as resin metallic. In this sanctuary of creativity, every piece begins with a vision that bridges the gap between industrial strength and the delicate touch of human artistry. We start with the finest ingredients, specifically pure metallic powders that hold the promise of brilliance and a timeless aesthetic for every single project. The foundation of our work is a high-grade, transparent resin chosen for its clarity and ability to suspend metal particles in a permanent state of flow. From digital precision to the warmth of hand-sculpted clay, our designs are meticulously planned to ensure every curve and edge serves a functional and aesthetic purpose. So this intersection of old-world techniques and new-age materials is what defines the luxury of resin metallic, creating pieces that are truly one of a kind. The alchemy begins as we introduce the metal to the resin. This is the moment where raw elements start their transformation into liquid gold. Every swirl is a calculated movement. We are not just mixing colors, we are manipulating how light will eventually travel through the finished sculpture's heart. Finding the golden ratio between the resin and the metal powder is a secret craft, ensuring the material remains workable while achieving maximum visual depth. To achieve absolute perfection, we use vacuum degassing to remove every microscopic air bubble, ensuring the final cast is as solid and clear as crystal. Precision is paramount. The vacuum process creates a dense, flawless mixture that will eventually take on the weight and feel of solid cast metal. We enhance the mixture with specialized additives, including UV stabilizers and hardening catalysts, to guarantee the longevity and structural integrity of the final piece. Temperature control is the silent partner in this dance. We monitor every degree to ensure the resin flows perfectly into the most intricate mold details. The result of this careful preparation is a liquid that mimics the beauty of molten bronze, but possesses the versatile properties of high-performance polymer. This is the essence of our alchemy, turning simple raw materials into a medium capable of capturing the imagination and elevating any interior space. We now move to the casting floor, where massive molds like the West Lodge fountain await the transformation into a stunning centerpiece of liquid metal. The pouring must be steady and deliberate. The resin flows like a river, seeking out every fine detail and texture carved into the mold's interior. Watch as the liquid metal embraces the intricate carvings. This fluid stage is where the soul of the sculpture is first given its physical form. Teamwork is essential during the pour. We use vibration and pressure to ensure that no pocket of air remains trapped within the complex geometry. Technology assists the human eye. Laser leveling ensures that the base of every piece is perfectly flat, providing stability and a professional architectural finish. Time is of the essence now. As the chemical reaction begins, the resin generates its own heat, starting the transition from liquid to solid. We work against the clock. We have a precious 20-minute window to perfect the pour before the resin locks its form forever into the mold. Each second is a leap toward permanence. What was once a flowing liquid is now becoming a durable, stone-like object with the luster of metal. With the final pour complete, the piece begins its quiet journey of maturation, resting within its mold to gain strength and defining its final character. The pieces are moved to a specialized curing room, where temperature and humidity are strictly controlled to allow for an even and stress-free hardening. During the night, the transformation completes. The resin molecules bond tightly together, trapping the metal powder in a rigid, incredibly durable matrix of light. The moment of revelation arrives. We carefully peel back the flexible silicone layers to unveil the raw beauty of the newly formed metallic object. Unmolding is a delicate process. It requires patience to ensure that every fine detail we cast remains intact and sharp as it leaves its cocoon. Even in its raw state, the level of detail is breathtaking. The resin has perfectly captured every nuance of the original sculpture's texture and form. Each cast undergoes a rigorous inspection. We look for absolute structural integrity and the correct distribution of metal particles across the entire surface. After unmolding, the journey isn't over, and the product requires a secondary curing phase to reach its peak hardness and long-term environmental resistance. This controlled environment ensures that when the piece finally leaves our workshop, it is ready to withstand the elements and the test of time. Now begins the labor of love. The artisan uses various grades of sandpaper to smooth the surface, refining every edge to a satin-like finish. We move through progressively finer grits. With each pass, the dull raw surface begins to reveal the hidden fire of the metal within. Machines have their limits. The most complex details require the sensitive touch of an artisan's hand to ensure consistent quality across the entire sculpture. The application of premium wax is a transformative step. It seals the surface and begins to pull a deep mirror-like shine from the resin. As the buffing wheel spins, the magic happens. As the surface goes from matte to a high-gloss finish that looks exactly like polished solid bronze. The reflection is flawless. The depth of the metallic particles creates a 3D effect, making the surface look like a pool of liquid metal. The artisan's hand is the final soul of the piece. This level of dedication ensures that every product reaches a standard of absolute perfection. Hours of patient sanding and polishing have transformed a solid block of polymer into a masterpiece that exudes luxury and sophisticated artistic craftsmanship. The finished masterpiece stands in the spotlight. Its presence is commanding, a perfect blend of modern materials and the eternal beauty of metallic luster. Whether it is a sculptural fountain or a bespoke furniture piece, resin metallic brings a unique sense of grandeur and timeless elegance to any space. The way light dances on these surfaces is unlike any other material. It shifts and changes with the viewer's perspective. As offering a dynamic visual experience, this is more than just manufacturing. It is the creation of a legacy. Each piece is a testament to the harmony between science and art. High-end resin, metallic, where the flow of chemistry becomes an eternal artistic heritage. Experience the pinnacle of luxury in every exquisite detail.